He's quite a failure, isn't he?
Quite a what?
A failure.
A failure? Why?
All your conversations are striking out.
You need to be a bit more sharing, caring with the rest.
Well, you kind of dragged me in. If I'm honest. So, yeah, no, I did speak to you first, and then you started speaking to.
So I spoke to you back.
Well-mannered? That would be stretching the definition, I think. Weird sort of it's packed over here, and then sort of thins out if we go this way. Very representative of Britain, very heavy on the right. Normally go around the front, ask everyone the front, but I'm assuming you're all from Leeds. You guys from around here? Australia! Was not expecting that. Australia! What brings you here?
See you.
To see me? What's my name?
George.
No, there you go. Phil? Phil Chambers? Close. Chapman. Yeah, there you go. You're closer than you were though. George. Oh, you live in Australia?
Yes, he was born there.
Oh, you were born there? You're one of them?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Cool.
Slight difference, you see.
I know the difference between an Australian and a... yeah. Yeah. Okay.
She's a professional heckler.
Yeah, she's not a very good one though. This is just Aggie, if you ask me. Do you know what a fucking immigrant is, mate? So how long have you lived in Australia? 49 years? Are you one of them, pretty much now?
No. My British passport, thank you, don't you dare say I'm one of them.
Well, you're one of them.
British.
Well, British people wouldn't be as Aggie. You'd be, quite that Australian like.
I was British back then, they're just not Aggie these days.
Right, okay. No, we're still Aggie, just not as Aggie as you. I feel like it. Did you get kicked out? Did they send you over there? Well, listen, we don't send criminals over there anymore, but we're going to make an exception for you because you're too fucking moody. Get over there. Go get some sun. You don't like the... Yeah. So you moved to Australia. Why did you go there?
My family emigrated.
Your family emigrated, okay, but you've still got you've held on to the passport, and you were like, this is going to get me places.
It does.
Yeah, everywhere but Europe. And you guys married or?
Yes.
Yeah. How long have you guys been married for?
Nearly 40.
Nearly 40 years. Okay. How'd you meet?
In a disco.
In a disco.
If I had
Hold.
hair like you then.
You had hair like mine. Oh man, it's a shame, isn't it?
You're going to look like me one day, so you worry about that.
I'm gonna look like you. You guys are really threatening towards me. Sounds like you're gonna pin me down and shave my head. You've got like quite prominent eyebrows though, so that's quite.
He's Italian background, so he's a bit...
Italian background. We're really getting the. I'm not from the Home Office. You guys seem to be doing some sort of interview.
It's not illegal.
He's not illegal. No. You're over here with a visa, or you're just visiting? Just visiting. I've got to check. I do that legally now because since the Brexit, we've got to make sure that none of you hang around, steal a job. You're not going to Euros? Don't work here. It's all pounds, mate. So you're what part of Australia is it?
Melbourne.
Melbourne. Ooh, neighbours territory. You got it when it. No, couldn't give a
That's the
fuck.
best thing that ever happened.
What? Neighbours getting taken off the TV? Was it offending you that much? It was rubbish. Oh, fuck off. It's your best export. Yeah.
Neighbours is our best export.
Neighbours is you've got to
That's
face.
sad.
What would you say is the Australia's best export? No.
What's their best export?
Sheep. Okay.
Not.
Not neighbours. Okay. Cool. I'll leave you guys alone.
You need to be a bit more sharing, caring with the rest.
Well, you kind of dragged me in. If I'm honest. So, yeah, no, I did speak to you first, and then you started speaking to.
Well-mannered, so I spoke to you back.
Well-mannered. That would be stretching the definition, I think. Do you know these people?
Yeah.
Are you with these people? How do you know that?
Yeah. I lived in Australia for 6 years. We met when we were there. And now we live here and they come to visit.
Oh, you still live next door to each other? Neighbours? Welcome to the show. Where have you been? Downstairs getting drunk. Have you missed anything so far? A tape? Well, not really. You've missed a bit of an immigration interview. And also, we've set the tone quite. So far, it's been a bit. But he's what?
He was a bit aggro there.
No, he just came. No, you need to learn the definition of aggro. If you look up aggro in the dictionary is your picture. But they met 6 years ago. They've been in Australia for, well, he's been in Australia his whole life. That's where he lost his hair. I went missing in Australia, and then they live next door to each other. But you don't know them? No.
Not until a few days ago.
Not until a few days ago. All right. How's it been so far? Spot on. Okay. Is she friendlier to you than me?
We love him.
Massively.
You like him?
We love him.
Okay. You love him. Okay. Look at that, mate. Awesome. You guys have already got partners for the orgy after the show. Yeah? Chuck the keys in the bowl. It's going to be good. How long have you guys been together?
About a year and a half.
Yeah.
How'd you guys meet?
We were in a shared house.
In a shared house. Oh, classic.
Yeah. Is it?
What?
Is it?
Oh yeah, if you live in a shared house, you've got to shag someone in it. That's what they told me anyway. When I lived in the children's home. So you made a shared house and that? Cool. Are you thinking of going back to Australia, or what were you doing there? Were you just travelling around and
Yeah, at the start and then working.
working as
And working. I was a mortgage broker.
a mortgage broker in Australia? How flogging? Do you have to stand outside because they do auctions there, don't they?
They do.
Yeah.
Well, that's real. That's selling the house. I did the mortgages.
Okay, so that's about that, I don't know.
Slightly different.
Slightly
But
different.
not very exciting.
No. Cool.
He's quite a failure, isn't
Quite a what?
he? A failure.
A failure? Why?
All your conversations are striking out.
Yeah. I feel that. But, do you know, I have got it back a couple of times, but then that bit really did kill the room. Like, I felt like that. Do you know, like, one of the things in comedy, people have to have, like, trust in you, but when one of the audience readers leans over and goes, he's really failing at this comedy, isn't he? He's not very funny, this guy. All he's done so far is talk to us, and we've been a dead end. As if maybe it was you the whole time. Right. Anyone else more excited? You guys look more friendly. This is dead in the water, isn't it? Go back to Australia, you cunts. But